Welcome to another Daedric quest playthrough. I'm your host, the Mad Bag, and today we're going to be going through Discerning the Transmundane. Now you guys will see, and I'm just going to flash it because there might be a spoiler in that tip. You can see that I'm on the quest for Discerning the Transmundane already. That's because I completed a quest chain earlier, in one of my earlier playthroughs actually, that started this quest. Now, important note, you don't actually have to complete, it's actually the main quest, the Dragonborn storyline. You don't have to complete that chain of quests to be able to start this one. You can just venture out to Septimus Cygnus's outpost to start the quest directly that way. I went through the main quest though, and it kind of side spun off into this one. So, if you want to see the very first leg of this, which I've already completed, which includes venturing down to Blackreach and attuning a lexicon, if you want to see that part of the journey, then watch my mage walkthrough videos, part 87 through 93. And it'll kind of be a little disjointing because that's right in the middle of the Dragonborn quest I'm doing, and it has huge spoilers for the Dragonborn quest. But that shows you where you have to go, what you have to do do the first leg of this journey. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to pretend that one way or the other, you guys have already been into Blackreach, have been into the Tower of Mazark, have already attuned the lexicon, and you're even going to miss the dialogue given when you return the lexicon to Septimus Cygnus, this man down in the cave. So, just to detail from there what happens once you give him the lexicon, just to set up this objective part of Discerning the Transmundane for all the different races' blood. He tells you that he wants to try to create basically dwarven blood that he thinks he could use to unlock the key, or the cube. So we have to go get the blood of every type of elf, and he reveals something even more interesting, that orcs are a type of elf. So you saw just a second ago, I have to get the blood of every different type of elf. High elves, wood elves, dark elves, Falmer, which are snow elves or deep elves now as they've become, and then also orcs because they're counted as elves. So I don't actually know where I'm going to find those, so I'm going to cut and go into some research and poking around a bit, find some races and try to show you how to get to them. Alright, the first race I've found solid evidence of are Bosmer, the wood elves. Now the thing to think about whenever you're hunting any of these races is if you can help from it, you don't want to kill civilians. You don't want to get bounty. So you want to find hostile versions of any of these races and kill them or fight them and then get the blood from there. So wood elves are renowned as archers, and archers tend to be hunters. So any kind of let's see if I might be able to spot some out. I would think there's a couple places around Riverwood, but I'm not certain. I happen to find there's this place called Pine Peak Cavern that's just north of Iverstead, and there's actually, I've cleared it, but there's a wood elf corpse sitting outside of it. So I'm going to be able to harvest my blood from him. But other places that might have hunters or hostile or even just secluded wood elves are going to be, I want to say there's a couple forts. There's like not a fort, but a camp. There's a couple camps right in this area, although I haven't found them. That's something I've come across. Green Spring Hollow. Maybe. That's something I've come across on my archer. So let's see if Bosmer can't be found through hunters. I guess this is the best advice I can give, is Pine Peak Cavern, coming right here. Cause and I think this corpse is like from a bear attack. So this isn't even a guy that I killed. It's just some guy that's like laying here. And I believe this exact corpse is always here for anybody. And I've now harvested wood elf blood. Interesting. So let's move on to the next. I'm thinking high elf. High elf is another one that kind of has a role that makes him easy to pinpoint. High elves are generally magic users, so you could find a hostile version of them in any necromancer camp or in any something specific comes to mind. When I went through the College of Winterhold, I had to find some books. Fellglow Keep, that's right. I had to go follow a rogue wizard and find some books that he and a couple others stole and get them back. And it doesn't say that Felglow Keep is cleared, but I'm more than willing to bet that there are probably going to be high elves here. Pretty likely. Pretty certain that I will run into a high elf here. Likely even one that I've already killed, so I could just do the same thing. Take the blood right off his body. Ingvild is actually a place that the guide suggests you go to. Ingvild is a place you go in a companion's quest, I believe. But it says that there's some warlocks there, so that is also a place likely to find some high elf. And soon I will be released from the grip of the eternal loading screen. Oh, it has released me. That's a dragon. We're gonna have to deal with the dragon. Actually, some mages are gonna have to deal with the dragon first, from the looks of it. I'm gonna have to deal with some mages. That was a bad toss. That doesn't matter though, because it's a fireball. That ice mage did not like the fireball. I actually hit her with that fireball. That gives me confidence in, of course, my accuracy. Goes to crap right after I say I should have confidence in it. You can't yield? We're not fencing? What was it that they said in Dune? Do you yield? And they said something to him. There is no yield, it's to the death, or something like that. Said something about having to consume his waters. So while I'm waiting on this dragon to come back in range of my unflipped dragon rend, I might be able to get him actually. Hover. I dare you. Hover. Let me see if I can find the body of this warlock I just took out.
He never complained.
Because I think the warlock. Oh. Apprentice fire mage. Yes. Harvest blood. Dark elf blood. So that was actually a dark elf. Yes, it was. She does look pretty dark. Dark elves, for the most part, are listed the same as high elves. They are likely magic users. Sometimes they're archers and stuff, so I don't know. You might find them in hunting camps to some degree. I guess I got what I came for. I'm just looking for potential loots, or maybe trying to get this dragon to come down. I do kind of want to fight him. Let me try it. Nope, miss. That was horrible. It's tough to hit them in the air. It's tough to guess exactly where they're going to fly. They kind of do these weird timings on half circles and stuff. But I've almost got it back. It is a short cooldown. I think he's afraid of me, especially with the Dremora. Is the Dremora still out? He's not. Oh, he was. Actually, I just heard him. That Ga was him being killed because I was resummoning him. I bet that's probably pretty angering. Oh, dragon, I'm about to write you off. Just go running away and, you know, fast travel once I'm far enough. But I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I got my fishing line out. I may just end up chopping all of this out. Oh, man. That would probably be a good idea. He's not coming anywhere near me, and I'm not getting him. Crap! Come to me, dragon! Oh, what a pansy dragon. Look at him. He's having fun on the mountains. I'm getting owned by these mountains. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, how did that not get you, dragon? Oh, I got you. I got you, dragon. You got no choice but to land, and I'm gonna stay on my cooldowns, buddy. So you are mine. Oh, and he's Frost Dragon. You are so had. Oh, my voice is back? Well, guess who's staying on the ground? That's right, my big Frost Dragon's staying on the ground. That was not quite a well-timed stun. Do need to wait, though, as my mana's starting to get a touch low. Oh, you think you're gonna get out of the shout. I know you do. You feel it. But then it comes back in strong. And you know what? I have a controlled enough situation now. I think that I can make this happen. Let's see here. I'm going to slot the destruction spell that I have not have slotted for quite a while. No Dremora. That didn't kill him, did it? Oh man. I so wanted to see Mule. go into action and tear apart a dragon. Whew, okay. Wow. Sorry for the, oh, I've got too much weight. I might actually have to put some of that back. I think the Elves got a lot of weight right now, too. Apologies for the terrible delay there with the dragon. I will get right back to my blood hunting. Actually, right here in this field, looking for a high elf, because I got a dark elf, don't have a high elf yet. Here in just a second, once I figure this weight thing out. Alright, so I have found the body of the other mage that was up here, and it looks like it is some sort of man. I can see a beard, clearly. That is not fit for an elf. It's funny that I say that, actually. I think, yeah, I've got a goatee. That's weird looking. Anyway, I do expect to find a high elf inside. Somewhere? Anywhere? Sometime? Anytime? Ah, now. I can hear the toilings of the high elf. Fire mage in here. That's interesting. Hammering away at that anvil. Novice fire mage. Not of the brand that I would like. What is this? Dark elf? Are you a dark elf? Everybody in here is not dark elves, are they? I hope not. I already have my own little dark elf blood. So let's try to find... I remember there being a door there. I think. Maybe there is not. That looks like it might be a dark elf too. It's interesting, they're all super weak. I wonder if that's because that's what was here when I first came through here. I think I found a high elf. Okay, so it didn't take too many. Yep, harvest high elf blood. And I'm taking his gold anyway. 20 value piece of paper, why not? Knapsack, have to search it. Silver garnet ring, perfect. Coin purse is definitely going to be mine. No worthwhile books. Alright, so I'm getting low. Let's see, I got orc blood and farmer blood. So farmer is an easy one. Farmers are anywhere in Dwarven Ruins or in Blackreach itself. And I think I actually have a really easy way into Blackreach now that I've been through it and out of it. So I think I'm going to go directly into Blackreach and look for farmer there. However, if you don't want to go to Blackreach, if you're scared of Blackreach, then you could go to any Dwarven Ruins, and you'll almost assuredly find... Ooh, I can go straight to the Tower of Mizark. That's interesting. You would almost assuredly find some farmer ruins, or some farmer life, some farmer living or dead there. Let's go to the Alfdun Lift. Yeah. That sounds like a fun place. We shall go there and lift. That's what they did in ancient times. What, like, 4- and 5-year-old kids do today in hospitals. Get in the elevator. Press the up button. Press the down button. Press the up button. I want to go to floor 8. Now 4. Then 6. Back to 2. Maybe that shows how much of a hick town I was from. That elevators were a fun ride. Blackreach. Let us proceed through another loading screen that I will chop just for time's sake. And into Blackreach we walk. So if any of you, whoa, have already been through this quest, and look, here's my objective immediately. If any of you have already been through the earlier part of this quest, then this won't be so amazing to you. And I'm not going to spend a whole heck of a lot of time in here. Harvest the farmer blood. Actually, you know what? I said that. I said I'm not going to spend a lot of time in here, but all of a sudden, I just get this itching feeling that I'm going to find a dragon. Somewhere, lurking in this god-forsaken cave, there has got to be a dragon! I can just feel his presence. There he is. Yes. The Dragon of the Deep. Let us see if we cannot soon catch a dragon rend. Vulthriel. Think I got hit by an arrow? Yes, I did. Regular farmer nonetheless. This isn't actually going to help me any, but I'm in battle and I want to start getting that leveled up, so I'm going to use it. And he's not going to like that. I don't like his survivability. Let's see if I can get safe passage down here. I think so. And just in time, I think, to continue the lockdown. I don't think my Dramora's up here. Oh, was that? Okay, no, that was the Dramora. For a second, I thought I saw Mule go down. That would not be good. No, I don't think Mule went down. I think she's probably lacking behind. I actually thought that was her over there, and turns out it was my Dramora, so I guess I didn't need to recast him. Ah, there Mule comes. With the bow and arrow, are you kidding me, Mule? Come on. I thought you were better than this. You know what? I'm tired of not being able to see my target. Hello, dragon. Whoa. That's ugly. I think he just tried to wing whip me. Spoiler. I'm invincible. You can't touch me. Kind of like to see a tail whip from him. He might do it. He might do it. Alright, enough waiting around. He might try to take off, but it's really not going to matter. Because I got something nasty planned for you, dragon. Fireballs faster than you. Oh, maybe not. Can handle. Maybe. He can handle him. There he goes. Yeah. Bathe me in the dragon flakes, please. Sounds like a scrumdiddlyumptious breakfast. Pour milk on my dragon flakes. Nine out of 10 Dragonborn prefer Fus Da for breakfast. Okay, so I have Falmer blood now. As if that dragon was part of getting Falmer blood. Now the only thing left is orc blood. So I know, in general, I'm going to have to walk over to the lift to get out of Blackreach. I can't fast travel from here. But just to show you, I know I've got one revealed somewhere. What is the icon for it? There are orc holds. There's one. Dushnikyal. This is the icon for an orc stronghold, and it's basically just a little civilization of only orcs that you have to do some kind of favor to be accepted amongst. Generally, and I know there's one right over here by Riften. I want to say it's either down in here or it might be right up in here. One of these two places that has an orc hold that I think is under attack that you can find some orc dead bodies at. But even better, there's one over here where I mysteriously have my marker set, where you can find hostile orcs. It's like bandits. It's like an orc camp of bandits. That's the one I'm going to go seek out right after I find the lift and get back out of Blackreach. I believe I've found it on my compass. There's a little fort icon. I think that's the one. We are very soon to find out. Maybe not right around the corner, maybe around the next corner. Maybe the next and the next. Okay, so no. I started to cut it off, but I didn't cut it for very long because I finally saw part of the fort. This fort is occupied by, I think mostly, if not totally, orc bandits. I can already see one right up there on the top, who pulled his weapon out and then fell very, very quickly. I could go in the front gate, but I could also totally bypass all of their defenses. Okay, these guys are weak enough that this is going to be downright fun. Just not caring about accuracy. And giving him one of these. Where is it? Where is it? I see the dot. I don't see him. Will that kill him? Maybe. Not quite. Okay, so now I have all kinds of orc corpses lying around everywhere. Let me find the nearest one, if he's not impossible to get to. Here we go, Bandit Outlaw. How about Harvest Blood? Bring blood to Septimus. Alright, now we're getting this show on the road. Let me remove that marker. Let's head back to Septimus and see how we can turn this out. Hello, Mr. Sigmus. I have returned. I have the blood needed for you to make your Dwemer copying concoction. And we will see if you have any worth.
Was built, no more could be placed.
I like that.
And is the maximal apex.
I've brought all the blood you require.
I can almost hear them. I feel their life energy. Come, I will make the mixture.
Their life energy? What, of the fallen? Of the people I killed to get this blood? Or do you feel the life energy of the dwarves? Really, all I killed was a farmer and an orc. Well, no, I guess I did kill... Oh, okay, yeah, I killed the high elf and the dark elf. I don't know what I was thinking there. The only one I didn't kill was that wood elf. That's the only body that I found. For some reason I was thinking the only innocent ones, but... Oh, I did not mean to do that, dude. You didn't see it, did you? He didn't see it. I totally just stole a soul gem from him. What just happened? Well, I wasn't paying attention. Wow. Dude, what is going on?
What is this?
This reminds me of a movie called The Cube.
It's just a book. I can...
It's just a book until it saps you. Looks like much here is not really worth much. Almost everything. The Oghma Infinium. 2,500 value. Tome. It appears as though it may be bound in flesh. Only 2 pages. Interesting. Take the Oghma Infinium. It has been taken. Only got one way out of here, so whoa. I guess I will proceed towards the Wretched Abyss. If you guys have already done the first leg of this quest, you'll know that this is not the first time I've met the Wretched Abyss.
Come, my champion.
You do on that first leg, too. I failed to mention that. What now? I'm gonna show rejection, disrespect. I am not your champion, monster.
Who do you think brought Septimus here? Who do you think protected you on your journey to open the box and loose my knowledge on this world?
The heart of a Daedra.
Your
His knowledge.
free will is an illusion. Whether you acknowledge me or not is your own business. But I will be in your mind.
What?
Now, you have my Oghma Infinium. It contains the knowledge of the ages as revealed to Sarces, my loyal servant.
The knowledge of the ages.
For hundreds of years, it's been shut away from the world. Septimus was a useful tool for unleashing it.
So I helped unleash a Daedra.
It is in your hands. Let us work wonders together.
Completed. Discerning the Transmundane. So now I have my quest reward, and I happen to know a thing or two about this quest reward already. Maybe this is why Septimus didn't mind if I stole, because he doesn't even have... Fire Salt's definitely taken him. He doesn't even have possessions anymore. He exists no longer. Yeah, I'm going to take them. I may or may not be able to sell them immediately. I might throw them in my stash of things that I have yet to sell. Okay, so let's take a look at this item. Books, the Oghma Infinium. Alright, so I happen to know something about this. This book gives you, I think, 5 skill ups in one of the 3 classes of skills. Now, the classes are like thief skills, warrior skills, or mage skills. All magic go into, you know, I don't know, it's pretty obvious which is which. 6 skills apply to each, so I guess I could tab through the skills and that would be easier. They're even in order on this page. Starting at illusion, mage skills go through to enchanting. Starting at smithing, warrior skills go through to archery. Archery is a warrior skill. Archery is not a thief skill. Starting at light armor, thief skills go through to alchemy, and that gives a perfect 6 skill split into each. So when you read the Oghma Infinium, you get to choose one class of skills that you get 5 skill ups in every skill there. So mine's actually going to be a hard choice for 2 reasons. First and foremost, the tree that I have the most interest in, or the class, the magic skills are the ones I have the most interest in, and I already have one of those at 100, so the book doesn't even benefit my enchanting, and I have one at 96, so the book only benefits my conjuration by 4, as you can see by my experience, closer to 3 actual skill ups. But the second reason that this is a tough decision is that I don't really have good reasoning to go into one of these over the other. Having the smithing would be kind of nice, but smithing is really easy to get up. I think it's probably going to have to go into the thief skills, mainly because it includes speech, and because it includes alchemy. And alchemy I'm actually more excited about getting up than smithing, even though it's lower right now. And I guess lockpicking will be nice too. That's one that I kind of indirectly use quite a bit. So I happen to know something else about the book. I'm going to go ahead and use it, although if you're at home, you might not want to do that quite yet. So let's pop the book open. The sea of knowledge rolls before you. Choose the section you wish to read. So now I can click on one of these, and all of the skills within that given one will gain 5. You can click on one of these, and then before you totally leave your inventory, actually, hold on. I've already said it wrong, actually. Let me say don't read. You can... I might demo it. I'm not going to do it myself, but I'm going to demo what... There's a way that you can abuse a glitch and use this Oghma Infinium as many times as you want. And although I'm not going to do it with any of my characters, I want to show you at least how to do it. So I'm going to go back to my home in Whiterun that has a bookshelf. And I'm going to explain the process, but not actually do it myself. I am now in my house, Breeze home in Whiterun. I came here to find a bookshelf. I don't believe that you have to use a Breeze home bookshelf to do this. I think any bookshelf that when you hover registers as a bookshelf. Excuse me. Any bookshelf that registers as a bookshelf you can use. So I have one Oghma Infinium, check. I have one activate bookshelf, check. So when you activate a bookshelf, it opens your inventory. You can go into books and you can choose a book. You'll notice down below I have the option to read, to store, or to favorite. So the way this glitch works is when you read the Oghma Infinium, you're given the choice to take the skill. The book, however, is not actually removed from your inventory until you close the inventory screen. So once you choose your skill, or your set of skills to level up, you will then back out of the book, and before backing out of this part of the menu, you will choose to store the book on the bookshelf. When you store the book on the bookshelf, and since I didn't read it, I am going to go ahead and do this part, it pops out of your inventory and onto the bookshelf. So if you had gotten the skill ups from it, you keep the skill ups from it, and it leaves your inventory to the bookshelf before it's removed from your inventory by the trigger associated with the skill ups. So doing that, you can get 5 skill ups in a whole class of skills time and time and time again. But I'm not going to do that, so let's pop the book open. I'm going to take it first. And let's do this. I think I already decided I'm going to do this on my sneaky skills because it would be somewhat wasted on some of my magic skills, although it would be awesome to have a conjuration and destruction. I guess just conjuration. A conjuration of 100 and a destruction really close to it. I'm going to benefit a lot more from these sneak skills being leveled up, though. And actually, I want to spend money training this level. I want to use my 5 train-ups. So I'm going to run to the college real fast, and I'm going to talk to Tolfdir and train in alteration a couple times, and then I'm going to read the book. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, I just got done talking to Tolfdir, and just to take a look at where my level is, right now I'm level 43, just over halfway through this level. So the interesting thing about this is going to be the number of levels I get from these 5 skills across 5 skill ups across 6 different skills. That should equate to 3 levels. So let's pop open the Oghma Infinium, and let's make our choice. I think. Choice. Let me choose. It does not seem to like me as much all of a sudden. Please let me choose. I hope just putting it in the bookshelf and taking it back out didn't break it. That makes me feel like doing something dangerous with it. I'm going to drop it. Oh, Jesus. There it is, right there on the floor. I'll go ahead and take it. Okay, it's in my inventory. Now, please tell me. Please tell me I'm not encountering a glitch of some sort. Huh. This is very interesting. I'm not sure why, but I want to run outside and try to read it. Let's see if that works. No deal. Oh no. I may be in a pickle. Okay, I don't know how I got it to work. I came back to my home, my Breeze home in Whiterun. I tried to look at the book again straight in my inventory. It did not work. I tried to open up the bookshelf and look at the book while I was open through the bookshelf. That did not work. I stored the book, and upon picking the book back up off of the bookshelf, I actually already pressed E to take it even, and you can see down here in my menu, I have the take option. So it's just now picking it back up off the bookshelf, and it's finally given me the option. So I'm going to make my choice and get on with it. The Path of Shadow. Boom. Level up, for sure. Looks like it's actually going to go through all the skills that leveled up. I'm going to give it just a second to quick displaying all of these. I don't think I have to. I'm pretty sure I can just jump right past, but I kind of want to see where they all land. 43. That's going to be the last one. So let's see how many level ups I have to choose here. Since getting rid of Galdir's Amulet, I've dropped down to health, so I'm going to take that back up to 300, especially with the huh. That did not give me near as much as I expected it to. Huh. I don't think it gave me 5 skill ups in every class, in every skill. I think it only gave me like 3. I wish that I were watching this on YouTube right now so I could rewind it. That's interesting. Alright, well, let me go ahead and pick my perk. Let me see if maybe it's holding a level up off, and it'll give me a level up in a second. That would be kind of nice. I somehow doubt it, though. Hey, I can get a depth alteration. Let's do it. Let's come back out. No, I think that's legit. It legitimately only gave me about a level, a little bit more than a level. So it gave me a little bit more than 10 skill ups, because 10 skill ups levels you up. Interesting. Alright, well, that concludes Discerning the Transmundane and my use of the reward. So, I will see you guys in the next Daedric quest. Thanks for watching.